Welcome everyone to Seasonal Living Magazine's Luxury Virtual Design Showhouse online launch party. We are so excited to have you here with us. Who's ready to kick off #Holiday 2020? Are you ready to have some fun, get inspired, and find some beautiful new products for your homes? First, I want to know, do you have your #Marble over Silk cocktail in hand? This cocktail recipe was created especially for us by Nick Type for this event. Please go check out his Instagram account, The Fullest Pleasure. And if you don't have your recipe yet, take a look in the comments for the link to the recipe and the backstory on how it came to be. It's an entirely new creation and it's perfect for the holidays ahead. Before we get started, join me now in raising a thank you toast to the sponsors who made this possible. Robin Barron Design, Cosentino, the Howard Elliott Collection, Fabricut, Global Views, Jaipur Living, Minka Group, Nathan Anthony, Nearman Weeks, Revel Woods, Seasonal Living, Sherwin-Williams, Signature Kitchen Suite, Stressless, and Universal Furniture. Hats off to you for being the first adopters to this new type of technology in our industry. And now a big thank you to the interior designers participating in this show house. Here's that rock star list: Carla Aston, Robin Barron, Ariane Belazar, Jeannie Chung, Claribel Lebron, Ariana Ashfar Lavada, Rachel Moriarty, Laura Muller, Veronica Solomon, Erica Ward, and Michelle Jennings-Wiebe. It's pretty fabulous to see what each of you has been able to create without the constraints of budgets and product availability. Your inspiration to all of us with your innovative ideas for wellness, sustainability, and flexibility is remarkable. We invite all of you to follow our sponsors and designers by clicking on the Meet the Designers and the Meet the Sponsors buttons located within the pages of the special Showhouse edition of Seasonal Living Magazine. This edition is going to go live at the end of this party. Now, let's go out and join the party on the patio. Okay, let's take a minute to enjoy this outdoor living space designed by Laura Muller of 4 Point Design Build in Los Angeles. Laura has not only designed this stunning outdoor space, but she's also designed this exclusive VIP luxury party that we're enjoying now. So let your minds wander. Imagine, what would you be doing if we were really here in this beautifully designed space? Maybe you'd be saying hi to your friends. You can do that. Do it virtually. Put your comments right in the chat. We'd love to hear what you think. Now, as we stroll around, I'm going to have another sip of this cocktail. And I want to say, well done, Laura. This is especially a spectacular outdoor living space. The furniture you're seeing here is part of Showhouse founder Gary Pettit's indoor-outdoor furniture collection, and it has a surprise. Designs from Laura's new Sandcastle collection for seasonal living is here as well. This collection debuts in spring of 2021. Aren't these limestone tables gorgeous? New and lightweight and so timelessly classic yet modern and stylish. I also love the creativity. Look at the amazing pool design. It includes stunning fiber optic pool lights. And be sure to notice Seasonal Living's new lounges. They are incredible, aren't they? All right, let me share with you a bit about the backstory and what you can expect during our show. You are with us for a history-making event, the world's first luxury virtual designer showhouse that includes augmented reality products. What does that mean? It means you'll be able to see 50 of the products in the showhouse in your own homes, and you'll have the ability to view the showhouse hands-free in virtual reality using Google's cardboard glasses. How cool is that? Look in the comments right now and you'll find links to Google's cardboard glasses to either buy or make on your own. The links are also in the comments for the free AR apps that you'll need. Now, let's talk about how did this showhouse get created? It started with an idea by Gary Pettit, the CEO of Seasonal Living. He then presented it to Jenna Godusik, the CEO of eDesign Tribe. Her team of rendering artists included Annalie Wooderman, who is a nationally certified home builder who rendered the exterior and interior architecture. And it also included Sarah Dernier, the director of 3D modeling for the eDesign Tribe. Sarah modeled and rendered the interiors. The show house is 20,000 square feet, and it is built around the themes of wellness, sustainability, and flexibility. And although it's not a real home, it is situated on a real piece of property overlooking the Pacific Ocean in Malibu, California. Coming up, you'll meet the principals involved with this project. Showhouse founder Gary Pettit, CEO and publisher of Seasonal Living magazine, and Leslie Carruthers, CEO of Savor Partnership. After that, I'm going to teach you how to navigate the show house so that when the party's over, you can go back and visit the rooms on your own. And finally, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of 5 of the designer rooms so you get just a little bit of an idea of what's inside. Joining me now are Gary and Leslie. Gary, what an amazing thing you've put together here. Fearless leader of Seasonal Living. Please tell us, what was the inspiration, the motivation? Why did you create this very first ever virtual show house?
Thanks, Luann. When this whole pandemic situation occurred, I really wanted to find a new way to support the global design community in a fresh and unique way that was unconstrained by budget or product availability. Secondly, I wanted to find a way to show end consumers how manufacturers and designers could collaborate together in a great way to produce great products with great interiors. And then lastly, I wanted to create a modern digital environment where the design community could really enjoy beautiful product from some of the world's best manufacturers, showcased in an amazing way by these talented dream team of designers, and show it in a way that the designers really showcased new ways of living in this amazing, different new house.
It's exciting. And I have to say, if I had you on the podcast right now, I'd say, awesome business plan to know where you're going before you start, right? 3 objectives. I think you've met them all. It's awesome. So Leslie, would you please share with us, I know you're a marketing dynamo, but share with us your contribution in this, and what was your role in all of this?
Well, first of all, Gary has been my company's client for the past 2.5 years. And when he brought me into this project in February, he asked me to help him put it all together, so I did. So I onboarded all of the interior designers, and then together we worked tirelessly on it from every single piece, and there have been many moving pieces. Everything from onboarding all of the sponsors during the summer, to doing all of the marketing communications, to providing lots and lots of documentation to everybody involved. And also all of the online marketing that's been involved with this has been my company's responsibility. In addition to that, we produce Seasonal Living magazine for Gary. We have been doing that for the past 2 years now. And we have just produced a special Showhouse edition of the magazine that you'll be able to get at the end of this particular broadcast. So you can actually see the entire digital Showhouse in it. That will be our 11th issue. And if you haven't gotten your complimentary subscription yet to Seasonal Living magazine, please do that as soon as possible at seasonalliving.com/bonus-mag.
That's awesome. I have to say, I know the privilege firsthand of working with you and what a tireless advocate you are for each of your clients. And it comes through in this show house, that's for sure. Gary, I'd love for you to share. There's so many aspects that are innovative in this show house that you've put together. Would you share with us 1 or 2 things that stand out to you particularly, or that have particularly been, something that has impressed you in the way it's come together? Because of course, it first happened in your mind and now it's happening in real life, right?
Yeah, sure, Luann. I would say, first of all, I've been really impressed by our sponsors, our fellow manufacturers. These guys chose to participate in something that has never been done before. And that was incredible that they were willing to sponsor such a unique opportunity. In terms of the show house, what I really love about the show house are some of these most amazing elements in the show house, such as redefining this farm to table concept in a true larger-than-life Californian way. And you'll see the technology and the ideas created in this farm-to-kitchen space is just so incredible in terms of showing us what the future of kitchens will be like. And then secondly, there are rooms such as our wellness and sanctuary room, where given the challenges of living in a pandemic, this is really a special room designed by Erica Ward, and it is really spectacular. Some of her ideas in terms of finding new ways for all of us to exist in a pandemic.
So important, right? It's not just the beauty, it's how it makes us feel and how does it support us from a human level. So awesome. I'm so grateful that you brought out those two particular points. They are special and they are part of the things that really contribute to the innovation of this, right? The design itself is so innovative. That's terrific. Now, Leslie, do you have any particular part of the working on the whole project that stands out to you as something special that you'd love to share with us?
Well, there was many special pieces. First of all, I want to call out the designers who put their trust in me and in Gary to make sure that their designs were rendered beautifully. And that is the work of Jenna Gajdusek and her eDesign Tribe team, who were the rendering partners with us. Annalie Waterman specifically did the exterior rendering, and then Sarah Derniez has done all the interior 3D modeling and rendering. And for me, the most exciting part of the entire show house is the history-making aspect of it. So number one, that would be the fact that 50 of the products in the show house will be able to be viewed in your home. And then secondly, if you have a pair of Google Cardboard glasses, you can actually put the glasses on, put your phone in the glasses, and really look at the entire project in virtual reality, hands-free. So there's lots of different layers to this that make it very exciting, very innovative, and a very fun way to safely bring a really inspiring idea to the world and all of you at large.
The collaboration is remarkable.
Yes,
the collaboration of the designers, of the sponsors, of the two of you, and then the collaboration of the technology and the beauty is also something that's really noteworthy in this particular show house. And so I'm really, really, really excited to share this with the rest of you. And I just want to give a huge congratulations to you, Gary and Leslie, for having the foresight, being industry leaders, icons, and innovators in this. We're all so grateful for you to always be thinking cutting edge and bringing this to us. Thank you again, Gary and Leslie, for being with us here today and sharing your thoughts with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Luann. We've loved having you host this amazing evening with us. And thank you so much for all your support. We so appreciate it.
We sure do. And I want to say thank you, Gary, for bringing me into this fantastic project with you. It's been my joy to be working on this all year.
Oh, thank you, Leslie. You've been an amazing partner to have on this experience.
Thank you.
What an amazing idea to create a virtual luxury designer show house that blends the worlds of furniture, kitchen, and bath industries together with technology. I love it. It's the creative thinking we all need right now, isn't it? This is such a really fabulous idea, and I love how we get to experience the show house in so many fresh and innovative ways. Thank you, Seasonal Living, for having such amazing foresight and imagination to not only dream this idea, but to turn it into a reality that so many design enthusiasts around the world can experience it in the comfort of our own homes. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you how to navigate through the show house. The first thing I want to tell you, though, is it's really super easy. I'm going to show it to you, but I'm sure you can do it. The first step will be to go to seasonalliving.com/seasonal-living-magazine. This is where you're going to find the special show house edition of the digital magazine, which will be live at the end of the show. You can also click the link right in the comments. Next, open the magazine on your desktop, look at the table of contents, and then turn to the double-page spread with the show house link. Click the link open. I think really all you want to do is start clicking around with your mouse. It's pretty self-explanatory. You guys know that I'm like the most tech-deprived person on the planet, and I've been figuring it out. So, first things first, If you click and hold and drag your mouse, you can look around. That goes without saying. But if you don't touch anything, the room will start to spin. To turn that off, click on More and Auto Rotate, which will disable it. Now, up here on the left, you're going to see the floor plan. If you hover over these pins, a room name will come up. And if you click on that, it will take you right to that spot. Personally, I feel this distracts me a little bit, so I kind of turn it off. You can do that by clicking here on Floor Plan, and boom, it's gone. Next to that, there is the Product List button, and this is where we get to the good stuff. When you click on Product List, all of the products in the room come up on the left side. So you're seeing all the beautiful things, but then you're seeing them individually. And this is, I know, super helpful for you designers in the audience because you want the details, right? You want to know who it is, what it is, where you get it. So they've built this feature right in. Now, if you want to see the room without all the product hotspots, see these little white circles here and here? You can turn them on or off inside the More button. Sometimes there's a lot of hotspots, so if I want to see the design of the room, I'll shut them off and look around. I can always turn them back on again. Another really nice feature is the pinch to zoom in and zoom out. And you're going to laugh at me, but I didn't know how to do this because it's not a phone, it's a computer. But it's the touchpad. You can zoom in and zoom out. But when you do it, it's really fun because then you can take the close-up look of the details that the designers have included in these rooms. It's outstanding. Okay, let's talk about getting around. For me, the easiest way to get somewhere is this button right here, Room Select. It will show you all the rooms in the wing of the house that you're currently in. That's right, I said wings. This show house is huge. I mean, I guess that's why Gary lives in Texas, because I hear everything is meant to be bigger in Texas. So in fact, it's so big that it's in 4 parts: the upstairs, the terrace, and the north and south wings. See these arrows right here? You'll see these from time to time, and they're pretty self-explanatory. Like this one, click to go upstairs. I click on the hotspot, then the Learn More button, and the upstairs wing will open in a new tab. It's the same for all the other wings. Another really cool thing is some of the rooms have a flex feature. And the thing about this is when you click on that feature, it's going to flip the room to a different perspective. Later, when I show you Ariane Belzar's room, you're going to understand it. It'll make perfect sense. Now, on some of the products, when you click on them, there's going to be an additional QR code there. When you scan this QR code with your phone, it's going to open the AR app. And then if you're looking at a sideboard, for example, that sideboard is now going to be in your own home, on your wall. And you're going to get to see if you love it as much in your own home. This is really one of the differentiating features of this show house. Seasonal Living, first ever to do this. I hope you try that feature. I got to tell you, it's pretty intuitive. I think you could do it. Another thing to be on the lookout for is we all love the behind the scenes. So if it says more info about the designer, click on that because there's going to be a video there with the designer sharing with you in her own words the inspiration for the room that she's designed for us. You know what? I'm just going to show you how to do it. Here's what you do. Go to the north wing, click on Room Select, and find the office. Okay. I'm going to look around here until I see her portrait. See, there it is, right here. Now, you have to make sure your hotspots are on. Don't forget that part. Then you can click on it, and then the Learn More button. You're going to love this.
Hi, my name is Claribel Lebron. I'm from San Juan, Puerto Rico. I've been living in Miami for 9 years now. My company's name is G. Lebron Interiors. So my room was created with the intention to create an atmosphere of calmness and then comfort. Although it's an office, it can be used as a guest bedroom with the division of a wall. So my intention was to create both areas, but with the same atmosphere of calmness and comfort. My room has a very tall ceiling, and I wanted to take advantage of that and to keep the same feeling of amplitude. And I did so by using a very tall slab of quartz. I'm using Cosentino and decked on Kira, and this will create the illusion of having a bigger space. I'm also using a paint color in the roof, which is from Sherwin-Williams color of the year. It's called Urbane. This will add depth to the whole space and create that feeling of a sense of calmness in the space. By having two zones in the same space, I'm maximizing the uses of this whole area. Instead of having one huge office, we can have an office but also a seating area, and when not in use and you have guests in your home, you can close a door and then create two zones, fully functional, an office and then a guest bedroom with access to a little bathroom too.
So are you ready to sneak a peek into 5 of the rooms in the show house? Yes? All right, let's go. First is the spectacular kitchen indoor food solarium designed by Ariana Afshar Lovato. Ariana is the owner of Honeycomb Home Design in Pismo Beach, California. The first thing you're gonna notice is an incredible koi pond under an acrylic floor. I mean, just think about the creativity of that for a moment, all right? Then Ariana incorporates a live food wall in the kitchen, all right? She's got 3 growing columns in this 3-story indoor farm. This indoor food growing area brings the concept of farm to table to a whole new level. How much do you love that? Using appliances from our sponsor, Signature Kitchen Suite, and decked-on servicing from sponsor Cosentino, Ariana's kitchen highlights the way modern families want their kitchens to function for them today. Ariana's video will explain even more about her design decisions. Don't miss listening to all of it when you tour her entire farm-to-table concept kitchen in the pages of the special edition of Seasonal Living magazine. Next, we're going to fly over to the Zoom room created by designer and show sponsor Robin Barron Design from New York City. Separate Zoom rooms are certainly a luxury, but in today's world, I mean, we all know they're sort of becoming a necessity, right? Robin's ingenious design incorporates a center column, and in this column, it allows for one central location for wiring, meaning no cords through the floor, no trip hazards. It also allows for 3 separate backdrops depending on what type of Zoom you're having. One backdrop for family and friends, one backdrop for businesses. I mean, wouldn't you just love to have that? I also love the way Robin layered carpets in here for sound absorption. So smart. One carpet is from her own collection at Robin Barron Design, and the other is from her fellow sponsor, Jaipur Living. And don't forget to look up, because Robin has her biophilic ceiling detail. You'll see this when you tour this room in the pages of the special edition of the Seasonal Living magazine. Now let's go down the hall and peek into the family room designed by Ariane Belazar of New Orleans. Remember when I told you about the Flex feature? So when you're in this room and you click on Ariane's portrait and then the Learn More button, this will open that new tab with the other room layout so that you can see both designs. It's sort of like a 2-for-1 bonus from Ariane. And Ariane actually chose to design this room in this way because it mirrors real life for her. She's a mom of 2, and her own family room has to flex and allow for the virtual learning of her children right now. One thing I want you to look at is her ingenious solution for a game table. The art actually flips down from the wall and becomes a table. How amazing is that, right? Now, Ariane used many of our sponsors' products in her room, including the recliner from Stressless, the sectional sofa from Nathan Anthony, the accessories are from Howard Elliott Collection and Global Views, and lighting from Minka Group's George Kovacs Lighting Division. This room is full of creative solutions, and we invite you to listen now as Ariane explains more about her room design.
Hi, I'm Ariane Belazar, Baton Rouge-based interior designer and creator of this home's Flex Space. I call this space the Flex Space because when I accepted the mission to design this room in this home, I understood that it had to be a wonderful, welcoming, family gathering space, but it also had to easily transition into a long-term virtual learning space for the family. The way that I approach the design of this space is much like the approach I take to my real-life design projects. I started with a space plan. First, I drew a bubble diagram, really identifying where certain zones of activity had to happen in this massive room. Then I made sure I thought through what types of activities would happen based on the given scenario, family room versus virtual learning. So that each space could easily transition from one function to the next, I designed special cabinetry with hardware from Robin Barron and made sure that each area had access to power sources and lots of lighting thanks to Global Views, Nearman Weeks, and the Mika Lighting Group. For the main seating area, I wanted to choose a seating option that could take on different layouts while still allowing the room to breathe and feel spacious, even as the family engaged in and accessed some of the virtual learning elements. The Nathan Anthony E-Box sectional is perfect, and I love that I could customize the fabrics and finishes and truly create a one-of-a-kind custom piece. Take a look at how this sectional can easily be converted to several different layouts. I also tucked a very comfortable stressless recliner in the corner window on the left of the fireplace, and I built a bench as the perfect reading nook on the right. To provide a place to rest drinks or devices in between use, I chose small, lightweight accent tables from Global Views and Seasonal Living that can easily be moved around when the room layout changes. Once I nailed down the layout and chose the furniture pieces, then I really got to have fun with the finishes. Two of my favorite architectural details that I chose to incorporate in this space were the beams that I added to really bring the ceiling level down so that the room felt cozy and warm, and the rich colors I chose to wrap the walls in. For the wall color, I wrapped the main wall in Sherwin-Williams slate tile, and in the room's entry and snack area, which conceals a column refrigerator and microwave from Signature Kitchen Suites, as well as a counter height table from Universal Furniture, I wrapped the walls in Sherwin-Williams 2020 Color of the Year, Urbane Bronze. The focal point for the room is the stunning fireplace that stretches all the way up to the room's 22-foot ceiling height. I love that Cosentino's 4mm Decton product allowed me to mix several different colorways to create an almost mosaic effect on the fireplace facade. I also wrapped this super thin product around the bulkier beams and all of the cabinetry. I hope that you love this room as much as I do, and I also hope that this room inspires you to think differently. Think outside of the box when you're decorating and designing your next space.
Okay, now let's head over to Michelle Jennings-Wiebe's Ocean View Lounge. The Ocean View Lounge was designed in partnership with the sponsor, Universal Furniture. Michelle's design for this room includes a ceiling detail that is inspired by the ocean waves outside. What a perfect room for a casual party, even if the weather doesn't cooperate. Michelle created 2 seating groups which can easily be moved around for flexibility. These pieces are from Universal's new Coastal Living collection. And now, let's go upstairs to take a look at the stunning Principal Suite designed by Jeannie Ko Chung of Cozy Stylish Chic, based in Pasadena, California. Jeannie designed 4 rooms within the Principal Suite: the principal bedroom, the principal bathroom, the closet, and the outdoor terraces. The gorgeous layering of textures created by using products from all 15 sponsors creates an undeniable sense of luxury and well-being for our virtual family. Okay, well, that is it. I'm so glad that you are here with us for this big launch party. And I just have to remind you, this was just a tiny teaser of all the goodness in the Showhouse. So please go to the comments where the link is, because the Showhouse is now open. It's free to tour, free to go in and look at all of the beauty that these designers have created for our enjoyment. Huge, gigantic, enormous thank you to our sponsors: Robin Barron Design, Cosentino, the Howard Elliott Collection, Fabricut, Global Views, Jaipur Living, Minka Group, Nathan Anthony, Nearman Weeks, Revel Woods, Seasonal Living, Sherwin-Williams, Signature Kitchen Suite, Stressless, and Universal Furniture. Thank you so much. So thank you again, everyone, for joining us for this fabulous party. We hope you had a great time. Enjoy your time in the Showhouse. Enjoy your marble over silk cocktail. And we are sending you the best wishes for a happy holiday season and a prosperous new year.